Debuting for this lightweight fight, Detroit superstar Daron Cruickshank is 30. The Irish Dragon Paul Felder is 31. Felder 3 inches taller, but Cruickshank has the reach advantage. Once again, we check in with the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 16 wins, 7 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, Detroit superstar Daron Cruickshank. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 10 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul, the Irish Dragon, Felder. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Steve Rita.
Steve Rita, our referee for this lightweight fight. Live exclusively here on UFC Fight Pass, the lovely Luciana. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Here we go. Black trunks for Felder, white trunks for Cruickshank. Watch for spinning techniques from both fighters.
Spinning techniques, a lot of front leg techniques, and with Felder, a lot of pressure. Felder is one of those guys that really starts brawls. If you tag him, plan on him coming at you with everything but the kitchen sink, because that's when he's his most dangerous, is when he gets hit. Good right kick, but good sweep by Cruickshank. Good counter.
Paul Felder, Joe, said that he feels that he had gotten away from his movement and his unorthodox style in the last 2 fights, and credit his opponents, of course, but he wants to get back, he said, to his unorthodox basics, which got him a 10-0 start.
Well, I think he showed those unorthodox basics. He just fought 2 amazing fighters.
Yeah.
He just landed a very good right hand there. I mean, you're talking about Ross Pearson and Edson Barboza, 2 of the very best in the world at 155 pounds, and he fought admirably in those fights.
Ross Pearson starts the main card later, the Ultimate Fighter winner against Francisco Trinaldo.
When you go back to the big wins that Cruickshank has had, particularly the Eric Koch fight, that's when he was at his very best. And he has not been able to regain that form since that fight, but he has it in him.
Joey had the head kicks against Mike Rio, and then, like you said, against Eric Koch.
The Koch fight was a really evenly matched fight and highly anticipated, so it was a big win for him.
At that time, it was certainly his toughest opponent to date.
In the Mike Rio fight, Mike is way more of a grappler, and Daron was able to enforce his skills in that fight. But right, we're seeing what we thought. We've seen Felder put a lot of pressure on Cruickshank and look for heavy shots. And Cruickshank showing a lot of movement. Oh, front leg side kick to the face. There's that Taekwondo.
Ah, nice left.
But again, look what we said about Felder. You hit him, and that's when he gets dangerous. Good right leg kick by Felder and a short left hook.
Felder said he thought he won those 2 fights, and so watch for him to be even more aggressive based on recent history here with Cruickshank.
Well, I think you can make an argument, perhaps, about the Pearson fight, because it was very, very close. But the Barboza fight, take this fight to the ground. We've seen very little Felder on the ground, and Cruickshank's losses primarily have come from him on the ground, other than the McDessie fight and a couple other fights. guillotine here. Look at this. Look at
lock
this.
it down?
Look at this. That is
Oh, he's
tight.
got it.
Boy, that is tight.
My goodness.
Oh, and he slipped out. Good job by Cruickshank.
Wow.
Good defense.
He exploded into that submission attempt.
Jumped up for that guillotine. Looked like he had it locked in. But good defense by Daron Cruickshank.
Trying to pressure Felder up against the cage.
Good knee to the body by Cruickshank.
Balls up. Spins around. Nice elbow in the clinch. Cruickshank takes a look at the clock. 45 seconds now remains in the round.
Good knee to the body by Felder.
Cruickshank doubling up on the total strikes thus far.
Oh, Felder's getting some hip into those knees. Oh, spinning back kick by Cruickshank. And Felder with the takedown. Reversal by Cruickshank. Very nice.
So far, Joe, we're seeing what we hoped we would see.
We are, certainly, and we're also seeing where our questions were. What would happen if one of the other fighters tried to grapple? They probably have both thought about this in training, and we're seeing the result of that now.
Final seconds of the round.
Break.
Here's a Paul Felder right hand. And here's a front leg side kick to the face. It landed with the foot, which is kind of flexible. The foot gives, so it doesn't have the same kind of impact as the heel. Now here's Paul Felder jumping up for a guillotine choke.
It was perfect.
And looked like he had it deeply locked in. But didn't really get that full guard position.
Be smart.
Probably because he was worried about getting slammed and thinking that he would have
now
to
what I want
adjust.
you to do is set it up. Set it up your striking. Don't brawl. Don't go to him because that's what he's expecting. He's grabbing all your leg kicks.
Doing great, Daron. You're doing great.
Relax and
Keep
breathe.
putting your shots together.
Relax and
then
breathe.
come back out.
Relax and breathe.
Keep putting those shots together and close back out.
Relax and breathe. Good job, Daron.
Chrissy helping us get set for round two. Five fights here exclusively on UFC Fight Pass. Live from Boston, round two.
And the first round was everything we expected. An aggressive, pressuring Paul Felder, and a good counter-strike game from Cruickshank, along with some very good grappling.
Top of the hour, the prelims continue live on FS1.
Cruickshank's got a bit of swelling on that left eye, Mike. Let's keep an eye on that. I believe it's from one of the right hands by Felder, or perhaps that elbow. And it's starting to swell up.
Followed up that question mark kick, the side kick to the body.
Yeah, Daron uses that almost like to create distance. Ooh, Felder with the high kick, missed. Oh,
Again, there's
wheel
the
kick
spin, yeah.
by Cruickshank. And Cruickshank immediately looking for the takedown. Cruickshank definitely mixing up his game more in this fight, Mike.
A member of Team Faber on season 15 of The Ultimate Fighter. Felder started training in karate at age 12, earned his black belt at age 16.
Look at the welt on the left leg of Cruickshank. It's just from like one or two kicks by Felder.
Nasty.
But Felder digs deep. His Muay Thai technique is excellent. He's got Cruickshank on his back here.
Very light with his footwork, Joe, with his Muay Thai. Felder is. Now he's trying to grapple and score some points from top position. See if he tries to posture up here. Or
Stepping
pass.
over, yeah, he's stepping over the left leg of Cruickshank. Looking for the elbows here. And Cruickshank gets that left leg into play. Back to guard. And again, over the top of the left leg is Felder. Just looking for control here.
Come on, guys, let's go.
This is what he's worried about. He's worried about. Oh, good spinning. Good spinning technique.
Yep, got
by
him with that
Cruickshank. And
elbow.
again, front leg side kick to the face.
Once again,
Daron Cruickshank.
Cruickshank outstanding. Spinning back fist connects.
And kick to the body as well. Cruickshank mixing it up very well.
That elbow, Joe, was vicious.
Good takedown defense here by Felder, though.
Man, you need Dramamine for this fight.
There's a lot of spinning.
Yes, there is indeed.
But effective use of it, too.
Come on, guys, let's
Daron
go.
looks
Work.
very, very good tonight.
Triangle from the bottom, if he can get it. He's got to really pull on his shin and secure it. He's still got it. Yeah, he's got it. He's on the foot, though. See how where it's locked, where the foot is underneath the knee? That's not good. For the same reason why the front leg side kick to the face is not that good when you hit it with the toes, because the foot's flexible, it gives. What he's trying to adjust now, he's trying to pull his foot back so he gets the lock deep over the ankle. He wants to get it like right where the shin meets the ankle. That's pretty good right there. It's not ideal. He'd like to get a little deeper, but pretty good. And Cruickshank is struggling here. But Cruickshank, if he just stays calm and patient, got some air here. He's got some air.
Paul Felder at the Hensel Gracie, Philadelphia location. His trainer, Daniel Gracie.
See the difference between this and say a Braulio Estima triangle from this position. It's one of his specialties. You'll see no space. You'll see it deep in there, locked up real tight, and that's the difference between a triangle that you can survive from and one that you can't. See, again, he's over the foot, and there's not enough pressure. You see Cruickshank's face, it's not beet red, he's not dying here. I mean, he's in a bad spot. It's definitely dangerous. He's got to figure out how to get out of it, but he's not going to go out right here. Now you're seeing a lot of space. We can see it here from where our vantage point, from outside the cage. There's plenty of space for Cruickshank. He's just got to figure out how to get out.
Here his corner saying you're out. Not quite, but working that way.
Still though, Felder showing that he will attack off his back. And now Cruickshank trying to reverse the position, but good defense by Felder. Felder with his arms underneath the neck again.
Ten seconds, guys, 10 seconds.
We have seen the versatility of
both
of these
good
fighters.
slam.
That was nasty.
Break.
Another great round.
Absolutely.
And here we see the spinning attack of Daron Cruickshank. He misses with the back fist and then comes over with the wheel kick. And look at this wild exchange here. Side kick to the face. Daron Cruickshank really utilizing that side kick to the face well. Very rare you see that. And here's the triangle attempt, the reverse triangle attempt by Paul Felder. He definitely had Daron in a weird spot, but never really in danger of going out.
You don't have to look for the takedown. You don't have to look at you're great on your feet. Okay? Hands and kicks, that's it.
Get your breath. Next time you light them up on top, go downstairs, come back up now. Alright. I'm fine. Alright, just checking it out. Joe, it feels good. You gotta win this round. You gotta win this round.
No more getting hit, okay? You're gonna hit him without getting hit.
Let's go, ramp it up!
Yeah, that might be the worst advice ever. No more getting hit.
No more getting hit.
Nobody's ever thought of that.
It's been awesome so far.
Well, maybe what he's saying is, he knows Felder, and he knows that Felder likes to brawl, and he's got a great chin. He takes shots and keeps coming. But maybe not elusive enough.
Yeah, Cruickshank, that combination he put together before the takedown, Joe, was pretty nasty.
Well, Cruickshank knew he's in there with a demon, and Felder just has this style. There's a very hard leg kick by Felder. Felder has this aggressive style.
This is an important fight for both these men, too. Swing and a miss.
Certainly is. Very important fight. And a very close fight.
Yep.
Although damage-wise, I think Cruickshank has landed the bigger shots.
Nice elbow. Head fighting here. 41-20 Detroit superstar in the lead, significant stripes.
We certainly in the lead in the highlight.
You got that right.
When you look at the highlights, the front leg side kicks to the face, that spinning attack against the cage.
Good knee.
Felder really gets a lot of power behind those knees and close.
Turns that hip.
Yeah, he really does. He's got perfect technique when it comes to that.
See how he sets it up by moving his foot, Joe?
Yeah, the classic Thai style of shifting. Now he's going to the other side.
Comes from almost the side with this.
Cruickshank drops down for a single. Good defense by Felder. Excellent defense. Felder perhaps could be looking for a Darce choke here. Now he's on top. Cruickshank turtling up here. This is not good.
Nope. Just over 3. Daron explodes. He's not out, but he's up.
And Daron's gonna. Whoa, look at that. Trying for a kick to the face while holding the back. That's nuts. Felder looking for the one
look
hook.
for that again, right? Drags Daron Cruickshank down.
Pound it. Keep working.
We're definitely getting to see more of the grappling game of Felder.
Under the armpit.
2 submission attempts so far. The flying guillotine,
Remember the
and then
elbow.
of course the reverse triangle.
Team Henzo Gracie, Philadelphia Academy, as I mentioned. Daniel Gracie does a great job there.
Felder looking for the takedown again. Gets it.
2-2 on takedowns in this fight. That was Felder's second. Putting a lot of pressure on Cruickshank here. Just leaning on him.
The problem is those first 2 rounds, real tough to figure out who won, but it might have been Cruickshank. Right. And if Cruickshank, they were both very close rounds, but if Cruickshank won those, Felder's going to have to stop him.
Just a little space is all it took to get a good elbow in. Body head.
And for Cruickshank, if one of those rounds, particularly the first round, went to Felder instead of him, he's got to be in a situation here where he's wondering how the judges have this. With 1 minute and 30 to go, I mean, this is a real pivotal fight for both these guys' careers. Maybe even more so for Cruickshank, considering lost the last 2 by submission. Oh, actually, both guys lost their last 2, so.
Both decisions for Felder, submission for Cruickshank. Can he lock it in here?
He's going into the chin here.
Can he get it?
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Looking
Felder
for
has
the
it. He did it.
It's all over.
He got it.
Paul Felder by submission.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
The first submission win of his professional career.
Wow. And how pumped up is he? Look at him.
Pumped up, and I'm guessing relieved.
Oh, for sure. Well, as we were saying,
He did not want the judges to have an opinion again.
Yeah, he might have lost those first 2 rounds. Very, very possibly. And coming off of the close loss to Pearson and the Barboza fight before that, and here we see Cruickshank tries to stand up, and Felder just really digs it in here. Gets that arm under the chin. Goes old school Ken Shamrock style with the palm on the top of the head. Gets that rear naked choke.
There's the tap. You know Daniel Gracie is pleased.
Big, big victory for Paul Felder.
Paul Felder, the first time in his career, winner by submission. Very close battle with Detroit superstar Daron Cruickshank. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Rita has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Paul the Irish Dragon Felder.